Talking about our insecurities and confronting our past self is how we grow. Do you remember that day that you zooked out of your bed because you had that idea? Or the day you stopped in the moment of your meal because you had that eureka moment and thought of yourself that that would be the perfect day's idea, an idea for a perfect day, perfect time? Here I'm talking to you. Yeah, what happened? What happened to it? Or you stopped? Or you still working on it? So many people spend years of their life waiting for the right time, which never comes. Maybe your right time will be when you get a certain equipment, promotion, or get to a certain place. But we should understand that there's nothing like the right time, right place, or wrong time. How we view the right time entirely depends on our comfort zone. And something you should know is that once you find an excuse to put forward doing something, you would always find an excuse to put it forward when it comes. At a certain time, we must realize that the only reason for which we are unable to start what we want to start is because we are afraid. But I don't think there's any need to be afraid of putting ourselves out there. Perhaps you're waiting for a particular piece of equipment, device, or opportunity to start because you think that once you get that thing, your level of confidence will be boosted. But I'm sorry to disappoint you because it would not. I think we need to admit that the real reason for which we are not putting ourselves out there is because we are afraid that we will look ridiculous, make mistakes, and others will laugh at us. But you also don't have to be a genius before you start something. It's okay to make mistakes because in the mistakes we learn and make new discoveries. Don't be afraid to mess around without falling because you can't get better if you don't fall. Just like a child, you can never learn to run if you don't learn to stand, fall, and get up and get going. I find it very funny if people ask me, Franca, should I start this project? I want your opinion on this. Well, I find it flattering, equally flattering though, but I think that people would do better if they should just stop asking people if they should stop or start something. If there's anyone who should motivate you to start what you want to do, it's you, because you know yourself, you know your weaknesses, you know your strengths, your likes and dislikes. Majority of the people will only tell you how it won't work and how risky it is to put yourself out there. But I think that the real risk is in not starting something that you have never done before because you are afraid to put yourselves out there. There's this refreshing moment that comes when you finally hit that moment, that aha moment that you regret and can't keep yourself wondering why you never started just the way you are. You don't have to worry about how long it's gonna take for the outcome to materialize, because once you start worrying about the outcome, you start counting your eggs before they're hatched, and if you don't take care, you may put all of them in one basket. About things before they get to the end is just a waste of time, because worry itself only robs us of that inner joy and is a waste of our imagination. If there is anything we should worry about, it's about how we're going to enjoy the process of whatever it is that we are doing. So my take home is that stop waiting for the eureka moment, because ideas don't come fully formed. They erupt, they evolve, they become better whilst we work on them. And just like any sculptured work, it evolves, it becomes more beautiful as the artist takes his tools and carves out the features that needs to be formed. And whatever idea that you have today, I want to encourage you to keep on working on them, because there's no way we can move forward if we don't work on the ideas that we have in our mind.